I was just like, oh no, what have I gone and done? Hi everyone, my name is Misha and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I wanted to tell you about my experience with the Tragus piercing and the pros and cons, so that if at all you're considering getting one, you can refer to this video. I'm primarily also making this video because when I was researching about the Tragus piercing, I didn't really get a lot of the problem. I didn't have enough information to make an informed decision and I ended up making an impulse one. So to start off with, I have 4 piercings on this ear and 4 on this ear. My first piercing is hidden because of the AirPods right now. But so I'm not unfamiliar with getting piercings, right? And on an impulse decision, my friends and I decided that we're gonna go and get our ears pierced. And at the time, I didn't even think to ask anybody if I should get the Tragus piercing because I saw it on Pinterest and just fell in love. It was so beautiful. It looks so gorgeous. And I thought that's okay. That is going to hurt a little bit because eventually, piercings stop hurting and then they just look cool, right? I got all of these piercings when I was in 12th grade and first year of college, and right now I'm in my master's. So it's been like roughly like 3-4 years that I haven't gotten my ears pierced. However, I still remembered how much it hurt and I was prepared for the pain. So the Tragus piercing is like a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10 on this year where I didn't get the anesthesia, and here where I did get the anesthesia, the pain was like 3.5. So I wouldn't say that it hurts too much, but it does look a little gory. So I would suggest that you shouldn't be looking. So secondly, the price, right? So I called a couple of piercing places and they all ended up quoting like roughly 1500 rupees for 1 year, jewelry included. But I wasn't comfortable with that. I didn't want to spend 3000 rupees on this piercing. So after a couple of calls, we ended up finding this place which has 5 stars, by the way, on Google reviews, and they quoted 1500 rupees to me and I was like, let's go. When we sat down, very professional people, they asked me to fill out a consent form that I'm not intoxicated and that this decision is mine and I'm sane and everything. Even though it's like a piercing and not a tattoo, they still made me sign this consent form, which I kind of really appreciate. Then they also cleaned my ear with alcohol wipes, and like he was wearing gloves and everything. It was a very hygienic place. So though I wouldn't say that my bad experience is because of the place that I ended up going to. I just feel like it was a me thing. The thing is that for the past like couple of months, 2-3 months, I have been waking up in the morning with my ears blocked. And every day what I do is I just press this, right, multiple times and it opens up. Like if at all you're ever in a flight and you come back down, then your ears are blocked and then you just press on your tragus a little bit and they pop, right? So I've gotten the piercing. It didn't hurt as much as I've mentioned. And at night I was very uncomfortable because I couldn't sleep on my side. I also, naturally, because I got both of my ears pierced, right? So I'm very uncomfortable through the night. But I wake up in the morning and my ears are blocked. And it just clicked in my head. I was just like, oh no, what have I gone and done? Simply because now I don't know how to unblock my ear. And I'm Googling and I'm trying, like, I'm calling my friends and I'm asking them, what do you think I should do? People are saying, have gum, have this, have some water, do this, swallow. Nothing is working. Absolutely nothing is working. And how am I ever going to put my AirPods in? Because the piercing is like sits right on top, right? So the thing was bulging out, as you can see in this image. It was just bulging out. So I was just racking my brain and like really regretting this decision of mine simply because I invested my time in this. I invested my money in this. I have also gone through a considerable amount of discomfort for this and I want this piercing, right? But I'm just like, this is such an impractical piercing. How are people getting this and waiting 3 long months without putting like AirPods or earbuds inside? I end up getting very stressed, and it is also a weekday. It's a Monday. I have to go to college. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I am screaming on calls, asking people, "Hello, what to do?" I can't hear. I can't hear people on the other side of the line. And you know what the worst part was? I tried to put my phone like this. Didn't happen. Why? Because the piercing was bulging out from here. I was so stressed. I didn't understand what to do next, right? And I'm also living away from home. So it's not even like I'm living with my parents. I live with my flatmates. And everybody has to go to college. So what do I do in this situation? Anyway, I end up making the rash decision of not having this piercing anymore simply because I needed to unblock my ear. I was unable to hear anything, like a single sound was not entering my ears, and it was such an uncomfortable situation to be in because you know how it is. You know the feeling when you're so like all you need to do is just press on it a little bit and it'll be okay, but you're unable to do it. So I felt really helpless. I ended up booking my cab, going back to the studio, and just getting it removed. And my final conclusion is that while I think that it looks really sick and it doesn't hurt that much, I feel like I wouldn't personally be recommending the Tragus piercing to anybody anytime soon. But if at all you do want to get it, I hope you have a better experience than me.